I'm Faith Washington. I'm a senior at Tahlequah High School.
Today we're talking about Reagan. Reagan versus the USSR.
Faith spends half of her day at the high school and also attends Indian Capital Technology Center.
Always keep that rolling off of it so it don't burn.
She studies auto collision repair and technology. She got interested in collision repair through her uncle and grandfather, and it turns out that she's very creative.
The whole painting, and because I like to draw, and I figured, it'd be cool to actually go out and have it on vehicles, and I like cars anyway, so that kind of caught my interest.
Very creative, yeah. She has a very artistic side about her. She's done several things. That's her niche is refinishing. She's very, detailed. She's very detailed. She's just like to say, very artistic, very talented young lady. She has a good head on her shoulders. She's very willing to do what she's asked to do, stays on task, and she just follows the curriculum right along like she should.
Yeah.
Very good student.
And now, you don't see many females in this field, do you?
Not very often. I usually get 1 or 2 a year. There are some around town, but they're estimating and things like that. There's huge opportunities for individuals. If they're motivated and they're willing to work, the sky's the limit. They don't just have to go to a body shop. There's, like I say, there's huge opportunities for them. She'd be very good at whatever she chooses to do. I think she'll succeed.
Faith has participated in job skills competitions for ICTC because of her creativity.
Now he lets me be creative because he knows I can draw, so he lets me kind of do things differently. He bought me an airbrush and everything so I can practice on that.
The school participated in a small competition in painting barrels that the city of Tahlequah wanted to dress up to help beautify the city. Faith's barrel won the competition.
I did grow up knowing that I was Cherokee because my family had always told us that we were Native American, that we were full-bloods, and there wasn't that many left. I feel prideful in being full-blood Cherokee because there's not that many left. So I kind of carry on with that, and I try and let people know. My grandma, growing up, she'd always talk to us about what they would do back then and how everything's changed from now. If I needed help with any words or anything, I would go to her and ask her about it because she knows she spoke it fluently, so she knows how to say it correctly. My grandma used to do some of that. She used to make traditional, when she cooks, she does traditional things, when she makes kanachi. Sometimes I would go outside and help her pick up hickory nuts and stuff for the kanachi. Yeah, she's been the one that's actually been more traditional with everything. A lot of people don't know the traditions, so I feel pretty good.
She draws and paints as well. She says it helps her relax.
To be Cherokee, it makes me feel really honored because just knowing that a lot of since I've been in the choir, going around and singing in our native language, a lot of people don't really know about Native Americans. A lot of them are really surprised when they see Native Americans outside of Oklahoma. So I feel really honored to actually hold that. And we went to powwows, but being I guess Christian, we didn't really go too much stomp dance or anything like that. But
Ski, stay, ski, ski, go.
Faith goes to Steely Springs Baptist Church and is involved in her youth group as well as singing in the church choir.
Oh, what glory, glory, hallelujah, glory, when we meet our blessed Savior in the skies.
In the church, Scripture says for the older women to teach the younger women, and I just have a great heart for these young women, and it's very easy. Sometimes you've got beautiful young women like Faith, and I've just seen them really grow. I love that they have a heart and a love for learning the Cherokee hymns. So many of our young people, you know, don't even know them or know that they exist, and so they have learned, and they've heard their grandma sing, and I'm just thankful we're in a church that, you know, we really encourage our young people, an example to others here, and, you know, in school, wherever they're at. So I'm really proud of her.
She has also started to sing with the Native Praise Choir, which is an all-Native women's group.
Oh man, singing with the choir, that's just, oh, it's amazing. The most like best feeling that I could have, singing with them. Because like I'm singing in my native language, so that's like I'm learning more and more songs, and I'm learning more and more words when I sing with them. I'm learning about other women and their tribes, so it's just like we all come together and we all just sing all different kinds of languages, and it's just so amazing to me meeting all those like elders. They're just so, all the women on the choir, it's just so amazing just being with all of them. And carrying on my traditions and the language, it's just so wonderful singing with the choir.
Fayth wants to open her own shop after receiving some additional schooling, hopefully from Oklahoma State Technical College.